welcome to Hallabol. You are watching our English news bulletin at this moment, and this is Rashmi here with you. Before moving to the details, let us have a look at the headlines. One man's image is not a substitute for a national vision. Rahul Gandhi attacked Prime Minister Narendra Modi over India-China disputes. BJP government once again came up with a cruel slap on the government employees, declaring government employees won't have any pension schemes. Three outlets of Heart of Humanity inaugurated under the initiative of Purvodaya on Thursday. Along with 9 charter point demands, All India Krishak Khet Mazdoor Sangathan staged protest demonstration on Thursday. Now the news in details. From day one, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has fabricated a fake strongman image to come into power, which has now become India's biggest weakness. Sharpening his attack on Modi, Rahul Gandhi tweeted over social media on India-China disputes. Sharpening his attack on Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Rahul Gandhi tweeted, "The Prime Minister is 100% focused on building his own image." Thursday, tweeting a new video over India-China border dispute, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi suggested that the country needs to adopt a global vision to deal with Beijing's aggression. Continuing this attack, Gandhi said India's captured institutions are all busy doing this task. One man's image is not a substitute for a national vision. He further added, physiologically, the Chinese have to be dealt from a position of strength. Dealing from a position of strength, one can get what is needed, but sense of weakness can lead to severe damage.
If you deal with them from a position of strength, you can work with them, you can get what you need, and it can be actually done. But if they sense weakness, then you've had it. Well, the first thing is, you're not going to take on China without a vision. And I don't mean a national vision, I mean an international vision. Belt and Road. An attempt to change the nature of the planet. India has to have a global vision. India now has to become an idea. And it has to become a global idea. The thing that's going to protect India is actually thinking big. Of course, we have this border issue, and we have to resolve this border issue.
Gandhi is heard saying dealing with the situation with China requires a vision, an international vision. China's Belt and Road Initiative is an attempt to change the nature of the planet. India has to have a global vision. The thing that is going to protect India is thinking big, he said, adding that we have to change the way we think. This is the point at which the road parts. That's why I am aggravated, because I can see that a huge opportunity has been lost. Why? Because we are not thinking long term, we are not thinking big, and we are disturbing our internal balance. We are fighting amongst each other just because of politics, said Rahul Gandhi.
This is the point at which the road parts. If we go this way, we become a major player. If we go this way, we become irrelevant. And that is why I am aggravated, because I can see that a huge opportunity is being lost. Why? Because we are not thinking long term, because we are not thinking big, and because we are disturbing our internal balance. We are fighting amongst each other. Just look at the politics. All day long, Indian is fighting Indian. And it is because there is no clear-cut vision going forward. And I know that the Prime Minister is an opponent. My responsibility is to question him. My responsibility is to ask questions and put pressure on him so he does his work. His responsibility is to give the vision. It's not there. I can tell you, guaranteed it's not there. And that's why China's in there today.
Stating that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has no clear vision for the country, Gandhi further said, "I know the Prime Minister is an opponent. My responsibility is to ask questions and put pressure on him so that he does his work. His responsibility is to give the vision. I can tell guaranteed it's not there, and that's why China is there today." According to the political analysts, from day one, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has fabricated a fake strongman image to come into power, which has now become India's biggest weakness. Bureau Report, Hallabol. The new government employees appointed after 1st July 2018 closing down the post-retirement pension scheme would rather be provided with contributory pension scheme. BJP government once again took U-turn on pension schemes. Winning on the slogan of Let's Change, the BJP-IPFT government has shown scant regard for democracy, constitutional principles and rule of law. BJP rule in Tripura saw years of attack on opposition, false promises and U-turns. The BJP government in Tripura failed to keep its promises made during the elections. This is particularly true with regard to jobs and employment generation and social security. BJP's vision document for Tripura 2018 released before the assembly elections had promised extending the benefits of 7th Central Pay Commission to all the employees was one of the main promises of the BJP government, which had said it would do this in the first cabinet meeting itself. But after almost 7 months, what the employees and teachers got was Tripura Pay Matrix 2018. What the government has done is a mere increase in the increment factor by 32 points compared with what the left front government has already declared. State government staff has not given allowances and other benefits extended to the central government employees as per recommendations of 7th CPC, and this enhanced pay too has been extended only to the employees of the state government and not to the employees of Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council, Agartala Municipal Corporation or other local bodies. In addition to that, since 2018-2020, no dearness allowance has also been given by the BJP government to the employees. And lastly came the BJP government's cruel slap on the pension of the government employees. With the advertisement, Tripura Finance Department declared the new government employees won't have any permanent pension scheme after their job tenure. Those who have been appointed after 1st July 2018, closing down the universal post-retirement pension scheme, they would rather be provided with contributory pension scheme. On this issue, Tripura's Deputy Chief Minister and Finance Minister Jishnu Dev Burman said, apart from West Bengal and Tripura and few other states, all major states have accepted the new scheme. New recruitment of employees in Tripura will follow the new pension scheme. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Under the initiative of Purvodaya Social Organization, along with the help of Agartala Smart City Project, inaugurated 3 outlets of Heart of Humanity at Shankar Chomuni, GB Bazaar and Radhanagar bus stand areas. The initiative of Purvodaya Social Organization along with the help of Agartala Smart City Project, the state of Tripura welcomed a new and unique concept, the Heart of Humanity, on Thursday. This remarkable project is going to assist the poorer section of the people 24/7. Purvodaya built 3 outlets at cities Shankar Chomuni, Radhanagar bus stand and GB Bazaar areas. People can donate their used dress, bags, books, toys and many more. The outlets having refrigerators will store food items also. At any time of the day, poor people can avail the services according to their will. Thursday, Shankar Chomuni outlet was inaugurated by CM Biplab Kumar Deb and Education Minister Ratul Lal Nath along with other dignitaries at around 11 am in the morning. At around 2 pm, Deputy Chief Minister Jishnu Dev Burma, Minister Pranojit Sinha Roy along with other dignitaries inaugurated the outlet at GB Bazaar. The outlet at Radhanagar bus stand was inaugurated in the presence of Minister Shantana Chakma and Minister N.C. Dev Burma. Niti Deb, being the wife of Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb, could be seen tirelessly working for the poor and needy in the nooks and corners of the state during the entire lockdown period. She never stepped back in providing relief commodities to the people in this crucial period of time. And this time, she came up with the unique concept, Heart of Humanity, which surely will prove to be a boon for the poor people. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Along with 9 charter point demands, All India Krishak Khet Mazdoor Sangathan Agartala staged protest demonstration at Agartala on Thursday, raised strong allegations against anti-people policies of the BJP government. Modi government taking up anti-people laws taking opportunity of COVID-19 crisis. Similar comments came out amidst the protest demonstration in Agartala by All India Krishak Khet Mazdoor Sangathan on Thursday. Protesting against anti-farmer ordinances staged by Khet Mazdoor alleged by the commodity-related fresh law, contract-based work, BJP government is snatching farmers' rights to facilitate the corporates, and all such are being done when the country is paralyzed with COVID-19 crisis. The new ordinances will not spare the farmers farmers of Tripura. Government must pull out the decisions, said Subroto Chakraborty, convener of All India Krishak Khet Mazdoor Sangathan, Agartala.
প্রতিবাদ দিবস পালনের উদ্যোগ গ্রহণ করেছি। আপনারা জানেন যে কেন্দ্রীয় বিজেপি সরকার এই লকডাউনের সুযোগকে সামনে রেখে তারা বিভিন্ন আইন আনছে। আপনারা জানেন যে কিছুদিন আগে অত্যাবশ্যকীয় পণ্য আইন সংশোধন করেছে, দুটো কৃষক বিরোধী আইন এনেছে, একটার মধ্য দিয়ে বাজার সংকোচন করা হচ্ছে, বাজারে কোনো অধিকার থাকবে না কৃষকদের। পাশাপাশি কর্পোরেট পুঁজিকে সম্পূর্ণভাবে ছেড়ে দেওয়া হয়েছে মুনাফা লোটার উদ্দেশ্যে এবং চুক্তি চাষ প্রথা।
The organization further raised voice against the increasing petrol diesel prices across the country along with the hiking prices of essential commodities. They raised question when the country is silenced under COVID-19 crisis, why the government is taking cruel decisions. Bureau report, Halla Bol. Well, that's all from our English desk at this moment. For more news and updates, stay tuned to Halla Bol.